Welcome back. It's Covax Report for some more comic book reviews. But I've got a double issue review this week with Hellhunters out from Marvel. It's written by Phillip Kennedy Jonson and with art by Adam Gorham. So I wasn't going to pick this book up because I thought it was going to be another one of those cash-ins where they chuck a couple of popular characters into some really bad miniseries with terrible art and no story because some other bigger thing is going on either in movies or a Marvel event or something. But I was short of books this week, so I thought I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go and see what it's like. And I was pleasantly surprised. So very, very quickly, we'll catch up with issue 1, which is there's some Germans in 1943. They're walking through Russia. They're trying to escape. They're in bad shape. They're bleeding out. And they're being pursued by some Russian soldiers. Now, they come to this sort of bit, entrance of a forest, and there's some spooky stuff going on. So we can see like some kind of skull there, some witchcraft, something satanic, something terrible. And sure enough, there is a flesh-rotting skeletal horse there, I guess trapped inside as a demon, or that's just some kind of demon horse. But I'm guessing there's a demon trapped in there because he's chained to the tree. So I guess he's in trouble. So he needs something. He needs to be freed. And these Germans, they know full well that they're either going to die from the cold, die from something else that's in the forest, or die from the Russian soldiers when they catch up with them. So he says, "We'll cut you a deal. I'll give you some power if you set me free." And there's the deal. So they set them free. Now, this is, I know, a bit of a trope. It's got Nazis, it's got demons, it's set in the 40s. But you know what? It's just fun. It's a fun book. There's some gore, there's some action. It's got some cool characters in it. So I thought, you know what? This could be something good. So basically, we're introduced to the team. The team starts building up. So there's this plane full of American soldiers. Something goes terribly wrong. Something demonic, maybe, because that's what it looks like. Takes the plane down, and they all die bar one. One of these grunts, right? So it just so happens to be. Well, here's the demons killing some of the other guys that landed. You can see they're just getting torn apart. Some terrible powers used against them, but this guy survives, and this guy meets this crazy raven who is none other than a spirit of vengeance. He says, "Listen, all right, I'll save you. You work for me," and becomes Ghost Rider 44, I guess. And he really wants it because he really wants revenge. So that's how we're introduced to this Ghost Rider. I mean, look at that art. It looks really cool. Really, really cool. And we get a display of his powers there. He's kicking ass. He's fighting some magic that's going on. I love it. Anyway, so we're back with the soldiers. More soldiers, that is. And there's a team of already down there. Now, they're on some kind of secret mission. And, of course, it's led by none other than Nick Fury. And you've got your usual cast of, your mystic with some demonic gun, which is really, really cool. So that's Sebastian Sardos, the Soldier Supreme. So I guess that's a version. He's got the Eye of Agamotto in his neck. I guess he's like he's basically the Sorcerer Supreme, but set in the 40s. He's a soldier, so he's Soldier Supreme. We've got Peggy Carter, which is really, really cool, and they decide to join up and help each other track down these Germans. So that's where we leave the first issue, and we're promised with a bit of Wolverine in the second one. So sure enough, issue 2 continues in the same vein. We're following some American soldiers, I guess, or British soldiers that are, I think they're American. Yeah, they'd be American. And they're being chased by these demon Nazis. And they don't do very well at all. I mean, you can see they get torn apart with spikes and ice and everything else. But little do they know, that a short distance away is Nick Fury and his team of his badasses. We get to learn a bit more about their powers and how the Sorcerer Supreme's gun works, because it fires these sort of bullets. It takes his negative intentions and fires it as sort of a bolt of energy. So I thought that was pretty cool. So they can see something's going on down this little village, and they find all these torn up soldiers, but some Germans run around the corner. They're begging to surrender, but before you know it, they're cut down. But old Wolverine, he's been chasing these terrible German Nazis, and he's found these guys. So he's not having it, mate. He's taking them down. He's one tough Canadian. And sure enough, the bad Nazis turn up with their magical powers. As a little fight ensues, Ghost Rider shows that he can hurt them because he has mystic and special powers too. And Wolverine's slightly surprised, but he does talk to one of his units there who's partially torsoed, bleeding out, and he decides that, you know what, I'll come along for the ride with you fellas, and we'll kick these demonic Nazis' asses. Now, also, the Battle of Normandy is very, very close, and these Nazis need souls to send to hell. Maybe that's how they keep their power. Maybe that's how they get stronger. And now that they know that there's thousands of soldiers on the way. So it's time to eat, basically. It's time to send some souls to hell. So that's what's happening here. So the water's all frozen because they've used their powers. These soldiers are somewhat defenseless bar their weapons. And this horde of Nazis who are growing because they can turn you into one of these weird demonic monsters as well are coming to have a feast of a lifetime. And that's it. It's just good fun. You know, it's not a super original story. We've had these type of stories before, but it's fun enough. Some action in it. Wolverine's in it. All the characters that you like. We got a nice wisecracking kind of like goddamn America Nick Fury in there, which I always love. And I think it's a bit of fun. So I'm going to continue with this mini-series. Those are my thoughts. I'm sure you'll let me know yours in the comments, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one.